Hello my friends and fellow gamers, and welcome back to the Baldur's Gate 3 Honor Mode playthrough. My name is Blue, and here I am with my party about to potentially make a horrible mistake by going to see what is down on the beach and what is causing the ethereal singing that we can hear from the distance. So I've given everybody Longstrider. My druid has that spell prepared. And while I'm on that topic of conversation, I did replace Enhanced Leap with Create or Destroy Water. That's usually a decent utility spell. If I find that I'm not using it all that much, I'll replace it with something else, but for right now, these are the prepared spells that I've got on my druid. So I am going to have Will and Astarion go up to the high ground, and Lae'zel and Luna go down to see what is up with this small child. And wish me luck. I could potentially have my entire party be lured in by the singing. So let's go ahead and see what happens. I love that Will and Astarion get pulled into the cutscene even though they're not next to my main character. Alright, I am going to listen quietly. Theoretically, I should be able to detect what this is because I am a druid.
Sweet melody beckons
Yep.
you. It vibrates with magic. A harpy's charm.
So because I passed that check, it should be a fairly simple matter of struggling against the music's pull using my wisdom. And as a druid, I do have quite high wisdom, so hopefully this goes well. Alright, natural 20 with advantage.
The suffocating yearning suddenly fades as the spell breaks. You are free.
I'm absolutely pulling this kid back and telling him to get away, that it's a trick.
No, it's just a bit of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer.
And here we see the horrific harpies dropping down, and we're gonna see who gets lured by their charm. And we're gonna see how quickly we can break the concentration. Alright. Well, Luna has resisted the charm, so I don't know if spike growth would do anything. I'm gonna cast Grease and hope that it makes them slip. Perfect. Oh, that went so perfect. And with my bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and wild shape into a bear because that has the most hit points to try and break through. And I'm just going to go forward a little bit because, again, I'm not going to have too much movement because this water counts as difficult terrain, but that is a great move from Luna. Well done, Luna. It's so scary when you can't cut that concentration for a couple of rounds. And I obviously don't have my cleric with me, so I couldn't use silence. Oh, I'm gonna need to change those reactions to prompt me for the attack of opportunity. I'll do that after this combat. Let's go ahead and reapply a strength hex. I don't suppose it really matters who it's on. Alright, perfect. We've got Will letting out an Eldritch Blast for 11 total damage. That is a good turn from Will. And then Astarion is gonna just go ahead. Okay, he won't have, somebody's gonna spot him, so he's not gonna bother sneaking. But he does have an ally of Lae'zel, right? Why do I have advantage on Lae'zel? Oh, because the assassination initiative. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna put off a ranged sneak attack on this harpy. That deals 14 damage. Well done, Astarion. He's not gonna use his bonus action, so he's just gonna stay right where he is. We see a harpy coming down and dealing 8 damage onto the wild-shaped Luna. The harpy stands up and flies out of the grease. Please don't hit the kid. Thank you. And she goes, holy crap, a critical hit on Luna. Luna with 2 HP. Alright, Lae'zel is going to Booming Blade this harpy in front of her. Oh, missing, unfortunately. I'm gonna go ahead and action surge and just hope for the best and try and get this one harpy out of the fight. Perfect. So that will be one less person who is capable of doing that luring song and one less harpy that could be attacking the party. She's just gonna scooch up next to this other harpy that has been attacking Luna. Please get to safety, small child. Please. If I had Sanctuary anywhere in my party, I'd be putting it on him. So on second thought, maybe I should have gone back to camp to grab Shadowheart. Alright, so we see another one. Will, has the one he hexed died? I think so. So I will have him reapply a strength hex onto this harpy and just shoot down an Eldritch Blast from the high ground that connects for 14 damage, successfully breaking that concentration. This is going so well so far, but I don't want to get my hopes up because I know how quickly this fight can absolutely go to crap. But that is a great turn from Will. So we will have... yeah, we will have Luna just attack the harpy in front of her. Slashing for 8 damage. Do I need a Lunar Mend? 1 to 8 versus 4 to 10. Yeah, I'll just have her chug a potion of healing. I think that's such a funny mental image of a polar bear trying to guzzle, you know, a delicate little potion bottle with her giant claws. I think that's hilarious. Okay, that's a good turn from Luna. So now on to Astarion, who might be able to sneak.
Ready or no?
Oh, perfect. And he is going to try and get off a sneak attack onto this harpy with 7 HP left. Connecting for 16, taking it down. Perfect. Well done, Astarion. The harpy in the corner. Looks like they're going to start singing. Yep. Alright. Oh, Lae'zel is Lord. Gets smacked by an attack of opportunity. Oh, that is like the best thing that could have happened because it jarred her out of being Lord. So she turns right back around and smacks the harpy, but unfortunately missing her attack. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and have her second wind to heal back some of that damage that she took. She heals back 7 damage, putting her mostly back at full. Oh no. Okay. So Will is going to once again reapply that hex, a strength hex, and then he is going to send out an Eldritch Blast for 9 damage, but unfortunately does not break the concentration.
I won't give in.
Luna is doing just fine, so she is going to reach out and slash this harpy for 8 damage. Well done, Luna, and just end her turn.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Apologies for that potentially awkward cut. The fall, autumn time pollen is really getting to me. And so I had a brief little coughing fit, but back now. So Astarion unfortunately won't be able to sneak, so he's just going to go ahead and shoot the harpy. And unfortunately misses. No! Oh my god, no! No! Oh no. I am absolutely devastated about that. Alright, yeah, there's really nothing left to do. Except just finish off these harpies. Will connects for 10 damage. This harpy is maintaining concentration so well.
Blood comes easy these days.
Luna is just going to slash out at this harpy in front of her, dealing 7 damage.
Let's have some carnage.
Astarion is just going to shoot down. Unfortunately missing that shot.
I will have your head.
And Lae'zel is still Lord. Will and Astarion and Luna are doing a great job at resisting the song. Will fire down an Eldritch Blast. That connects for 11 damage. How are you still maintaining concentration? Alright.
Still on my feet.
Apologies again for that awkward cut. I just have a tickle in my throat that will not go away. Anyway, Luna reaches out and claws at the harpy in front of her. And she's going to go ahead and end her turn.
There's blood in the air.
Astarion will shoot down from the high ground. Unfortunately, missing his shot again.
What is
Lae'zel
I will have your head, Harpy.
is still Lord. Will is not, so he will shoot down an Eldritch Blast. That finally brings the conflict to a close.
I will have your head, Harpy.
Luna will dismiss her wild shape and run up, horrified, to this dead tiefling child and just be so sad that they cannot save him. Well, there's nothing more that she can really do, so she is going to gather the rest of her party. They're going to take a short rest to get back the hit points that they have lost. Really, it was just Lae'zel that lost hit points. And she's just going to investigate the area a little bit. She moves around this pile of rocks and finds a chest with 57 gold in it. And then she's going to send Lae'zel, who is the strongest of the party, to potentially scale some of these cliffs and see if she can find anything else. So Lae'zel easily hops to these cliffs on the other side of that little stream. And she will jump up and see a harpy's nest.
Let's see what those harpies were hoarding.
She sees a note to Miriam from somebody named Edmund. She's going to pick that up. She sees a journal that she leafs through and stuffs in her pocket. A ring of color spray, an onyx, a supply pack, and a couple of bones. She goes ahead and rejoins her party to let everybody know what she found. But she is going to go ahead and wear that ring in melee combat. That might be something that could be used to potentially blind or distract her opponents. So until she finds something better, she will wear that color spray ring. Color spray ring. There we go. I don't know why my mouth had so much trouble saying that. She rejoins her party, and slightly dejectedly, Luna leads them out of this cove, devastated about what has just happened, wondering if the child's parents are nearby, wondering if there would be a way for her to speak with that child beyond the grave. Luna spots these rocks heading off into the distance. And she is going to hop on the rocks to make it to the other side to see if there's anything interesting over there.
Something
Oh
over
look,
there.
a dirt mound. She digs up a treasure chest. Pardon me. She opens it and finds some gold and a short bow. She and her party scuttle back the way they came. And they're going to exit the grove, sensing that they've done pretty much all that they can do. For now. Although she's going to stop by Volo real
learned to
quick
converse with
and
your
see if she can sell enough stuff to
I
buy
must
that
attend
ring
to
she
travel.
wants.
Good day, my friend.
Alright. So she has 411 gold, so she picks up the Whispering Promise. No, she's not gonna get anything else. She has already spoken with Kaga.
Stealing the idol. What were you
Let me see. Because out of game, I, the player, know that the boy who died on the beach would have told us how to enter the Tiefling Hideout. I'm going to go down here and see if I can sneak in to the Tiefling Hideout. So I've perceived the opening, and if I wild shape into something small like a cat, I should be able to fit through. Alright, so I'm in the Tiefling Hideout. Let me... Oh my god, they love me! I don't see a collar. Can I keep it? Ah, they love me! I love it. Okay, I am going to... This might be a bad idea, but I'm going to dismiss the wild shape so that I can speak with them. And I know that Mole is the leader. Come back, small child. I want to speak to you.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say.
Okay,
you've been
I'm so
busy
glad that
since
she's
you
not
got here.
mad that I
You
barged
saved
into her
Arabella from the
hideout.
Druids. Don't know what those bastards would have done.
Yeah, I'm happy to help.
And we're happy to be helped. Now, what can I do for you?
I was hoping there might be a little dialogue option to say that something happened to that small tiefling child down on the beach. I'm gonna ask if they need any help with anything else.
Do, as a matter of fact. Revenge. You saw what those bastards that run the place were doing to Arabella, scaring the precious mite. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at.
You want to steal... Oh, I love this druid option. That big shiny idol is part of a sacred ritual. Don't you have any respect? Well, Luna doesn't agree with what the druids are doing. She does not agree with that sacred ritual of the Rite of Thorns. So I'm not actually going to choose that option, even though I think it's really funny. Instead, she's going to ask why she wants the idol and what she's going to do with it.
The important thing is to get it away from them. That ritual's gonna get us all killed. And we can
Honestly,
sell it
that's
once
fair.
we get to the city. Thing like that's gotta be worth a small fortune.
Yeah, she doesn't quite agree with that, but honestly, yeah, she'll see what she can do. Because it's not like a proper yes, I will help you, but it's not exactly a no either. So she's gonna think on it, and in the meantime say that she'll see what she can do.
Be careful. They look as brittle as old bark. But they're vicious. Anything else?
Well, let's see what we've got to trade. Why do you have a Scroll of Stinking Cloud? That's a really high-level spell. Oh, and a little toy. Nope,
Anything
nothing of
else?
interest. Nope.
You've been a friend to us. Come back anytime.
God, I really wish that there was an option to tell her about Murkon. I wonder, can I leave this way? All right, perfect. Okay, then I can enter that way again. Okay, perfect. Let me get my party back to me.
What to do?
So I think that pretty much wraps up Grove business for now. Let's go ahead and stop by the merchant on our way out.
Need anything else? Always happy to help those who follow the first circle.
And we can sell all of our junk. Oh, I need to give that to Will, I think I wanted to give it to. I'm going to equip that. Wasn't Astarion already wearing those? Whatever. Hyena ear, I'll put that in my alchemy pouch. These are basically evidence against Kaga. I really should have cleaned up my inventory between episodes. Oh well. And we're gonna say that's good enough.
Sylvanus be with you.
Let me quickly at least equip everything I want equipped. So I'm going to wear the Hellrider's Pride and the Whispering Promise, at least until I get like a more dedicated healer in the party. Astarion will go ahead and wear the Gloves of Power, and Will doesn't particularly need a ranged weapon because he's got Eldritch Blast, but he could do with a shield just to give him some extra AC.
No time to rest.
Okay, time to move on. Actually, I think we can actually talk to Zevlor real quick. Did I steal any of this?
I think I'd make a fine teacher. Or a baker.
So Astarion is going to do what he does best and try and lockpick this adventurer's chest. Easily succeeding with all the bonuses he gets. And we're just gonna have a wee little rummage. If my party members get out of my way. It looks like there's some abandoned weapons on the table, so let's go ahead and grab those.
Useful.
Some beer. Okay. So again, more things to sell just to have more money. I meant to go talk to Zevlor.
No, sir. Past those goblins. They'll find it.
Yes.
So we see Zevlor talking to another tiefling. Let's go say hi.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child.
You're very welcome.
If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear.
Yeah.
So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
Yep, leaving the grove is the best option. I can help.
It's good of you to offer, but there's a whole army of goblins out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. The Blade of Frontiers has done what he can to help us prepare for the journey, and we are grateful. But it'll be a short journey if the goblins still own the roads.
By the Triad, there is only one correct answer. Refuse him, and we sentence these people to die.
Yeah, absolutely. Luna would be 100% willing to help. She is going to see what she can do versus the goblin leaders.
Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
Okay. Luna is going to escape out the back. And go head up the ladder.
Goblins knows. So many ways to die.
We see a tiefling woman sitting by herself up here.
Used to think the goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside. But after hearing what you did at the gate, well, I still think they'll kill us. But at least we can put up a fight.
I don't really like any of these dialogue options, to be honest. But I'm just going to go ahead with the first one because the other two feel rude.
There's optimism and then there's stupid, hun. Plenty of us fell to monsters already. I don't see the rest of us lasting long out there. But if you're so sure we will, why not put a little gold on the line?
Intriguing. Well, if it motivates her to live, sure, it's a bet.
Excellent. And since I ain't one to leave a debt unpaid, that means we're destined to meet in Baldur's Gate.
Very well.
Looking forward to it.
I'll see you there.
So many ways to die.
So coming over here, we see a rock that we can climb. And tucked away in the corner is a nice little chest. With some gold and some alchemy ingredients. And looking out in the distance, we see some blood stains. I'm surprised we don't see a woman on fire standing right about here. But yeah, we see some blood stains and some sort of rickety old building. So I think that Luna has her destination in mind. So she's going to go ahead and call on the magic of the ancient teleportation sigils and teleport to the outskirts of the grove. Pick up some balsam while she's there. And then she and her party are going to start heading west to see what they can find.
So, you know about these parasites.
Oh, but
Will
before
we
they do,
survive them?
she is going to remember that there was a
Only if my people
cathedral
extract them.
type
The
structure
only other cure is the
to the
blade.
east, near the
Okay.
beach where they landed.
Wonderful.
So first, she's going to want to examine that to see if there's anything that could help within the church. Looks like there's some people. Surely they're going to be friendly, right?
You! Not another step, hear me? Boss! Got company up here!
They don't seem very friendly.
What's this then? Trying to creep around us and loot the crypt? Not happening. Or is it the ship you're after? Don't matter either way. It's ours. All of it.
Yeah, I don't have much charisma, so none of these choices are going to be great. But she would warn them about that ship. That ship is full of monsters. I really wouldn't go near it. I just came from there. Let's absolutely get some guidance. Alright. 2 or above? Okay, perfect. Exactly a 2, which is what I needed.
Well, in that case...
Come on, you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese. Now move it.
Okay, perfect. They've all scampered off.
Kill them.
Lae'zel, we don't need to kill everybody that we meet. This is not the run for that. Not yet, at least. Let's go ahead and loot some supplies from them. See if there's anything interesting on the high ground. We see some sort of mushroom. Pick that up. Anything in the crate? Nope. Anything in the courtyard? Let's go ahead and see. This corner looks suspicious. Oh, hey, look! A dirt mound. Why was Lae'zel so far behind? Did she get stuck in some sort of thorny bramble? Anyway, they're gonna go back and see if they can find a way into the church when Astarion's intrusive thoughts kick in. And he goes ahead and shoots down this block and makes a hole. And before Luna can even tell him that it's probably a bad idea to enter in this manner, Astarion jumps down. And so now the party are in the crypt. Oh no. So usually Astarion has such high dexterity that he goes first a lot of times. And so that he can usually blow up this barrel right here. But that is not the case. Do we have any fire? I don't think I have any alchemist fire. I don't even have any scrolls of fire. Alright, so this is going to be interesting. So Lae'zel is going to go ahead and scooch forward. She's going to chug a potion. And with her newfound, pardon me, eldritch abilities, she's going to shoot a magic missile at the guy right in front of her. Then she's just going to slip off to the side and make some room so that Astarion can hopefully land a fireball at that barrel. That was just so unfortunate regarding the initiative. Alright, well, at least Astarion wasn't the one who was ensnared. So he prepares a fireball and aims it right for that oil barrel, exploding in a nice explosion. I said explosion twice, but that's fine. Then he's going to tuck himself in the corner and chug a potion to get rid of that burning condition, and he's going to hope for the best. Luna is going to... she's going to go ahead. I want to see how spike growth goes. I want to see if I can kind of trap them in this general area. Will it burn up if the ground is partially on fire? Well, we're going to see. So we've got spike growth, and then she is going to wild shape. No, she won't. She is going to chug a potion that did all of 4 healing and tuck herself into the corner. Because I'm not sure, pardon me, I'm assuming that my own spike growth will hurt me in wild shape. So I'm just gonna hang out to the side. Will is going to get out of the fire. He has no potion, so he's going to steal one from Luna. Yeah, I was going to ask, why has Will lost no health? And I forgot it's because he had some temporary HP. So he is just going to go ahead and reapply his hex, a strength hex, onto this chap in front of him. And shoot an Eldritch Blast into the bum. For a critical miss. Perfect. Well done, Will. You tried your best, buddy. Alright, Spike Growth doing a great job for now. Spike Growth doing a fantastic job, actually.
On the move.
Unfortunately... Actually, I'm going to keep everybody in this room really quickly. So I know that that was kind of a waste to sneak forward. But I'm going to keep everybody here to see if we can get these folks to walk on the spike growth.
Shall we dance?
And Astarian's just going to close the door. I didn't mean to open that. I wanted him to get back in the corner. And he's going to hide, because why not? Luna is going to chug another potion.
No holding back.
Will is also gonna... Nah, he's fine. Is everybody just kind of staying put?
Can you feel death's cold grip?
I've never tried this before. It's interesting so far. Everyone is just staying here.
Go for the throat. No holding back. I'm ready.
Okay. Spike growth is amazing, but I think I'm gonna have to end the concentration on it, just so that we can get out there and actually, you know, fight.
Battle favors the fearless.
So Will is gonna poke his little head out, reapply that hex, and cast Eldritch Blast. Missing yet again. Oh, his concentration has been broken, unfortunately. So Lae'zel is going to move on forward. Swing with her sword, booming blade. For 7 damage, not too bad. And then she's gonna try and get on the other side, just so that somebody else can come forward and try and hit. So Astarian, unfortunately, was spotted, but hey, he can hide again out here. And shoot off a sneak attack shot. Nice, for 21 damage. So considering it didn't start the way I wanted to, that really wasn't too bad of an encounter. Let's go ahead and loot all of these dead bodies. I think that's everybody. We see some thieves' tools. We see a door that has no lock and no handle. So they're going to need to figure out how to get in there. I would love to be able to take a short rest, but I don't have any of those left. There's quite a bit of food on this table, so let's go ahead and loot that.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Bunch of cheese. Wine and cheese, what more do you need?
No more prayers, only silence and dust.
So they're going to explore the rest of the crypt to see if they can figure out how to open that door. See another trunk with a smidgen of gold, and they see a lever with a skull face on it. And that sounded like it may have opened a door. I wonder where. Oh, look! So Luna goes ahead and leads her party in deeper to the chapel. And I think that's where I might end this episode. I've still got that tickle in my throat from my fall time, well, late summertime allergies. And it's just making it kind of a pain to try and record this. So I'm going to call it here. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. I am absolutely devastated that we could not save that tiefling child on the beach. But it is what it is. I tried my best. At least it didn't end my honor mode run, so I guess that's a small sliver of, what is that? A silver lining. There we go. A small silver lining. But anyway, if you did enjoy this episode, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and all of the usual stuff that goes from the YouTubes. And until next time, I hope you all have a really great day. Bye-bye.